I did the entire recording and didn't add Frablo. Alright, welcome to my tier list video. Today I'm going to be ranking every Google Snake player based on skill and other factors like how good they are at different modes. I'm going to factor in not only high score, although I'm a high score main, and I'm going to try and come at it with an unbiased opinion. The first player we have up is Fabuke. Fabuke is a fairly good player in my opinion. Fabuke has he's top of Snake stats probably, but he got banned because he's a pleb. I would say he's probably a top tier player. He's got some pretty respectable records. Next up, I'm going to go with Shoopadoop. Scoopadoop is a pretty good player in my opinion as well. Scoop mains Portal, and for that I'm going to have to put him in Literally God, as he is good at Portal mode, the only mode that matters. Next up, we're going to have to go with El Diab. He thinks Large is a good mode, so I'm going to have to put him in Worse Than Yarmy. Next up, we have Shaniqui. Shaniqui is another very solid player. However, he was the first person ever to beat box mode. I kind of resent you for that, so I'm putting you in the middle. Next up, I'm going to go with Soupy. Soupy is a pretty good player in my opinion. I would put him in around top tier. However, he forgot to record Wall All. And for that, I'm going to put him in Yarmy. Oh, I should probably explain the tiers. We have Literally God, which is top of the best. Top tier, which is great players. Average, which is average. Yarmy, which is pretty bad. Worse Than Yarmy, which is horrible. And people that think box mode is a good game. Basically S, A, B, C, D, F. Next up, we'll go with Charlie Lutra. I don't really know much about this guy. I'll put him in average, I guess. Mario did beat Key and has beaten a lot of really high-skilled game modes recently. However, he also took my penis percent record, and for that, I'm going to have to put him in Worse Than Yarmy. But he destroyed it, and it was pretty impressive. Next up, we'll go with Yarmaplay. Yarmaplay does have a very good Classic 25 time. However, I feel like since he has his own tier, it's respectable to put him in his own tier. And he kind of likes cheese, which is kind of odd. And he also is just kind of, I don't know, he likes box mode. Yeah, I'm leaving him there. Next up, we have Die. Now, Die, not only does he like box mode, but he's also not very good at Minecraft. And for that, I'm going to have to put him in box mode skill as well. Next up, we have... Where is Brumman? Did I add? I don't think I added Brumman to this list. Let's add Brumman. Brumman his Classic 25 time is utterly insane, and for that alone, I'm going to have to put him in Literally God. Centipede. Honestly, I think he should go in Literally God. I don't need to explain myself there. CLT, he failed to even beat his own mode he made. For that, he's kind of bad. He can't even beat his own mode, and he made the mode. Next up, we have Flan. His key coil's bad. Next up, we have... who else is next? Let's go with Sergio. Sergio, his favorite mode is Poison. However, he did take a few of my records, so I'll give him top tier. He likes Poison. Next up, we have Lil Jap Kid. He does a lot of stuff. I forget. Let me check. I think he did beat box mode, though. But I'll let him pass. He says Bottle of Water funny, top tier. Next up, we have Big Chungus. Big Chungus, honestly, he has a pretty good Wall 25 time, but he also likes Willy. But he hates box mode. Average. Next up, we have Llama. Llama makes some pretty cool hacks. So, I'm giving him average. Next up, we have Science Crafter. I don't think he realizes that biology sucks as a class and math is better, and for that, I'm going to have to put him in Yarmy. And he kind of took my record. Yeah, I'm going to put him here. He's okay. Next up, we have Spance. Spance took one of my main boards as well. But I took them all back, so it doesn't matter. Next up, we have Carl. He doesn't agree with saying Bottle of Water funny. Next up, we have Monchi. Monchi's, honestly, I'd say he's an S-tier man, honestly. Very rarely takes an L. I very rarely see this man take an L. Next up, we have... What are you doing here? Next up, we have Frost20. Where did I put all the other Australians? I guess I put them here and here. Since I put the Australians and Yarmy in box mode, I'll put them in between them. Next up, we have Max. Oop. Max, honestly, this guy, he did beat box mode, but he only beat it once. And besides that, I'd say he's pretty good. But his classic 25 time, it took him forever to get sub 30. So I'm going to put him in your army. Next up, we have the Epic Carrot. His classic 50 time is absurd. I'll put you in there. Next up, we have Purple Cat. Purple Cat can't beat Poise, or can't beat Portal. Guy with beard. Honestly, he was going easy on us in the tournament. He's an instant literally god. How are you here? How are you here? Next up, we have Weeps. Weeps did upload his wall, and he was going for Portal last I checked, but he failed. So, this is a tricky one. He doesn't say Bottle of Water funny, so I'm going to go with the army. Next up, we have Josh with a Beast. I mean, it's in his name. He's a beast. He's probably a top-tier player, to be honest. Bro! Oh, my gosh. Doesn't have wall 69. Beep Boop. Honestly, this man's a legend. Literally God. Oop, you're supposed to be in Literally God. My bad. Next up, we have Monument, who has a skill issue and cannot get wall all. For that, I'm going to have to put him here. Mofi, I don't remember this guy. Logerator. Logerator's pretty good. I don't know if he realizes there's other modes other than Key, though. I've only seen him play Key. I don't know if he's realized that there's a settings panel, and there's a lot of other modes. But, I mean, he likes Key. It's better than Soko Box. I'll go top tier. That is my Google Snake players tier list. Please let me know if there's anything you disagree with. To be honest, I think it's a pretty good tier list, and I don't see any issues with it.